Man, as soon as I sat down to channel this energy, I am feeling somebody connected to you that's very emotional. It's tears. This could be somebody also who has some like water sign placement within their like moon sign, even specifically. Takes what resonates, but somebody really misses you. And this one is romantic. They want to speak up. They're very confused on your connection. It feels like you disconnected yourself from them. But why? Was this because you could see the cycle? That you do have an attraction to them, but you're not going to settle for less than you deserve, no matter what you feel for this connection? Yeah, this person wants to... It feels like you could also be at some physical distance. So this either means literally, location-wise, or this can mean that it's like an emotional thing, like or your schedules collide to where it's hard to be able to actually see each other. But it feels like an energy of like a road trip adventure. No matter if that is an internal or external, they want to reach out to you and say, can we try this again? Or can we talk? It's not even, can we get back together? For some of you here, I don't even think you were together. Like, it never fully got off. For some of you, it did. But you have, like, you are glued in their mind. There's a kind of like an envious or jealous energy. Like, I feel maybe you could have even possibly picked another person, or you started going into other connections and they could see it or felt it. But this person, there is still a lot of possibilities with them. Let's see what Spirit has about this. Are you supposed to... Is Spirit showing you're supposed to take a chance on? There's definitely an energy that doesn't want this message to be sent out. I just went through an entire reading, and I have plenty of memory on my phone. It stopped recording at 2 minutes and 22 seconds. And this was a very long reading. I am not going to repeat it, but I am going to summarize it, okay? This person and you have disconnected, and they are somebody who really wants to win you back. They're somebody that is still a distraction. They're somebody that may come in and tell you all of these beautiful things, may make plans, but these are things that are not going to be met. This reading in the beginning was an energy showing me that there are other connections that this person, if they were to enter your life again, would disrupt. They are a cycle repeat. But there's a part of you that had been waiting to understand what was going to happen with it for so long. This was a person that brought you attention at a very high point in your life and wanted something from you, even if it was more, maybe not even something physical, but something emotional, or even wanting to have you like in the back of their pocket. Things have not gone the way they expected in their life. And losing you drastically has impacted their manifestations. Like, you are a master, you're a powerhouse, and people who are in your life, good things happen to them when they're there for you. I'm not saying that like bad things happen to people I'm not saying that bad things will happen to people for not being in your life. What I'm saying though is that you are very powerful, and whatever another person is, your energy, your light will heighten that for them. So if they're progressive, if they're somebody that truly is wanting to help this world, or, you know, have pure intentions, do the work, you know, your energy is going to, it's going to increase them. It's going to give them power. But if there's somebody that's the opposite, somebody that has like alternative motives, or, you know, more selfish, very, very selfish centered tendencies, etc., you're gonna make that energy feel like an explosion within them. They thought they had you figured out. And now, with who you've become, they want to be a part of that success, of that fruition. But it's not their spot. There was a time they could have had you. I mean, the choice is yours. At the end of the day, we all have freedom of will. But what Spirit's showing me is that you have other connections, other romantic individuals. They're guiding into your life that aren't a disruption, that are part of your fruition. And this person is a test. This person is one, if not the last chain, keeping a certain part of your self-trust or even self-power. It's more self-power chained down. This person is going to do some form of reach out or trying to gain your attention. And you're going to have a choice on if you entertain it or not. You have to remember that this energy is good at mimicking them, knowing what you want, telling you what you want to hear, what you want to see. But it's actually only even more of a sign, actually, of how elevated you are going, how much you've broken through these barriers and these chains. You're meant to shine and thrive. And the people next to you that get to experience that, they're the ones that are there for you through thick and thin, who are authentic. Not saying they're perfect, not saying you haven't gone through struggles or hurdles or arguments together, but are here for you, not what they could receive by being with you. Over on my Patreon at Uncle Bronze, every single month I give away one video chat reading to one of my members. There are multiple tier options every month on my Patreon. I also upload member-only live videos that go into talking to specific archangels. I have messages that are meant specifically for masculines. I have messages that are meant specifically for feminines, and a lot more. If you're interested in joining my Patreon team and checking out all the tier levels, and you're watching this on YouTube or Instagram, you can simply go to the link in my bio and it will be there. If you're watching this on TikTok, you can migrate to either my Instagram or my YouTube bios, and the link will be there. The link to my Instagram, the link to my YouTube is associated in my TikTok bio. That's what I got for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.